Greetings everyone, Spartan here. Welcome back to another week of LDL G-Max. We're in week 2 going up against Alejandro, coach of the Lakewood Trevenants. Now, last week we did take a loss. It was mostly because I made a bad play. Not gonna lie, thinking it over and looking it over, I did make a bad play, and that really did cost me the game. Not gonna lie, but hopefully this week bounce back and hopefully catch our first win for the season. Now we're up against Alejandro. I've battled him before multiple times. He's a great battler. A lot of cool techs that he always brings in his battles. And I would last season, not gonna lie, that I'm just gonna say it, the crit mattered. Anyways, but this time his team's pretty bulky. Think about it. He has Arcanine, Pump Builder, Galarian Corsola, Grimmsnarl, Gyarados, Haxorus, Jirachi, Rabombe, Rillaboom, Toxtricity, and G-Max Anaconda with Haxorus and Gyarados as his Dynamax captains. Now looking throughout his team, just looking at it, it's a very threatening team. It has a lot of setups. Rabombe with the Sticky Web, Galarian Corsola, which is able to set up rocks easily, or Jirachi. Grimmsnarl with the screens, and then having his heavy hitters to come in and start scooping. That's something I have to be careful of. Overall, I could see him bring G-Max Anaconda, because I do have Zeraora on my team, fastest Mon, second fastest Mon in this draft league, so I honestly believe he will bring Anaconda. He may bring, like, not gonna lie, I think he may bring like a Scarf, Sticky Web, Rabombe, if I was him. But other than that, he also has two good offensive options to go for, to possibly sweep if need be, with Haxorus and Gyarados. So I have to be careful with that. Other than that, he has really strong hard hitters, especially Conkeldurr, Arcanine, and Rillaboom. Toxtricity is also a good option of him bringing his its Punk Rock ability, getting a nice little boost in damage with down-based moves such as Boom Burst and signature move Overdrive. So it's something to worry about. Overall, it is a very threatening team. If I were to guess what he would bring, I definitely would see him bring Gyarados. I would definitely see him bring Rabombe and Jirachi. Conkeldurr and Corsola are really good options that you can bring easily. And then after that is a really interesting toss-up. He can bring Toxtricity if he wants to. He can bring Rillaboom. He can even bring G-Max Anaconda. If he does it, well, I'd be surprised. But also at the same time, what are you gonna do? So, without further ado, let's get into the other playing the brain. And you have noticed I have two new members because I'm on off the bench. I've traded a Runergus for Quillfish, and then I traded Escavalier for Tracheon. Nothing wrong with bringing Runergus. I think he's an awesome Mon. I think he's really good. However, I need spikes. This team feels like it works so much better with spikes. And so there are options, and I think Quillfish kind of fits in. He's being a nice grounded poison type. Water and poison type is overall a really good typing. Intimidate's a really good ability as well to have on it. You can even sweep out a zone with Swift Swim if I wanted to. It's a nice little mon that I have. And then Terrakion is Terrakion. It just hits hard with its full stab plus coverage. That's all you have to know about it. Anyways, and also the speed tier. It actually gives me a nice base 109. I believe it was base 109 or 108. I believe it was 108. Yeah, 108 base speed tier. So that's is a nice little gap with myself having Zero Aura, and like one of my fastest mons was like base 95. So that's something to mention. But let's get into it. First up, I got Megatron holding the Expert Belt with Stealth Rock, Photon Geyser, Flash Cannon, and Earth Power. I was very debating on what kind of item to give it to. I was thinking about either Life Orb, I was thinking Leftovers, I was thinking Rocky Helmet, physical defensive set, but having an offensive net crossbow would throw him off guard. If I bring it, he probably might think, oh, he's bringing the crossbow, he could probably use D-Dance or something like that, not as a rock setter. So my plan is to set up rocks when I get the chance, and he has a hard time to switching into Necrozma's attacks, especially the coverage. And with the base 204, I'm guaranteed to 2-hit KO Grimmsnarl. That's their name. Right. 2-hit KO Grimmsnarl with Flash Cannon. Earth Power does exceptionally well enough damage to deal with Jirachi as well. Photon Geyser is just a good move to hit, to land on, and it ignores abilities as well. And that's pretty much it about why I wanted to bring Necrozma and why the investments are there. The 44 is just to survive like maybe a foul play if Grimmsnarl has it. Next up is, of course, Bumblebee Zero Aura. I'm only giving it the Lumberry because I want to make sure that it stays healthy from any status effects. I give it Plasma Fist, Taunt, Knockoff, Blaze Kick. I might think about changing Blaze Kick to Volt Switch, but other than that, I also want to hit mons like Rillaboom relatively well. I also want to make sure I can be able to hit mostly Rillaboom. The taunt is pretty much if he leads with. Oh, 1 sec. Alright, sorry about that. Like I was mentioning, I would more than likely Air Aura if he does bring Rabombe, and land off a taunt. Like I said, could bring Choice Scarf, Sticky Whip if he wants to. Anything's possible. I gave it enough speed so I can able to outspeed Rabombe, which is his fastest mon, and put all the investments mostly in the HP, a little bit in defenses. That's pretty much its role. It's just have that nice high speed tier, able to hit relatively hard, stab move. The only mon that can't really, the only few mons that can't really that can take it are Rillaboom, Toxtricity, Anaconda, and in most cases Conkeldurr. Hopefully have knockoff, so I can hopefully be able to knock off the Conkeldurr's Claymore before it's activated, so I won't have to worry about a Guts boosted Conkeldurr in the long run. Next up, I have Ratchet, Gastrodon. Honestly speaking, I initially had this one as Arcanine. However, after doing some little bit of calcs, I honestly believe that Ratchet might be a little bit better play because of toxicity. I don't have like a fiction to it that I have, so I put this with Death Gastrodon. Holding the leftovers with the Moose Gold, recover Earth Power and Clear Smog. With Clear Smog, I can able to freely click the button outside Jirachi to prevent from any potential setup from, let's say, Conkeldurr if it goes for Bulk Up, or Grimmsnarl Toxtricity if they go for like Gear Shift, and Bulk Up, and Gyarados for Dragonance or Haxorus as well. Like, I may not stay in with Gyarados, still. That's the reason why I have Clear Smog instead of any move. Scald the Scald, hopefully to burn the Gyarados, Grimmsnarl, and Haxorus. Any physical attacker outside of Conkeldurr. And able to hit Arcanine relatively well if he brings it. I don't know if he'll be bringing it based on my team, but who knows. Next up, I have our newest member, Bulkhead the Quillfish. Now, Rocky Helmet with Intimidate, running with Spikes, Toxic, Liquidation, and Rescue. With this investment, I am guaranteed to provide any hits outside of Earthquake that Gyarados would go for. It pretty much weakens out a lot of his physical offense spawns, which is Rillaboom, Jirachi, Haxorus, heck, a little bit even on Conkeldurr, and of course Arcanine and Anaconda. To an extent, of course, I know they have coverage moves, able to attack it. That's why I also have Destiny Bond, just so I can able to freely click 100% accurate Toxic, or set up a layer of spikes freely if they don't go for an attack. That's pretty much its role in this game. Just that bulky Fizz Death water poison type with the Intimidate to able to weaken his physical offense outside of any Earthquake users. Next up is my pretty much, hopefully, my win con. One of my win cons. Optimus, the Terrakion. Running Choice Band. Guarantee outspeed anything outside Rabombi. The most close combat, Earthquake, Stone Edge, and Quick Attack. Probably wondering why Quick Attack, but just so I can be able to take out any mons that are at very low health percentage. Frankly enough, Quick Attack does a lot of damage, more damage than I realized. That's really big beneficial, especially if they're faster. Close combat, he only has like one really good switch in, and that would be Corsola. But then also at the same time, I also have Stone Edge and Earthquake. So it's a matter of time until there's a point where I start clicking buttons with this one. As long as hopefully I land Stone Edge. That's a caveat. Peace. Knock on wood. And last but not least, I got Starscream, G-Max Corviknight, holding leftovers with pressure. If you wonder what these investments are, I'll explain it. With Substitute, Bulk Up, Brave Bird, and Breeze. With Substitute, with max HP, I guarantee it at level 50. I guarantee not lose its my Substitute if Galarian Corsola goes for Nightshade. Meaning, I can able to safely set up in front of it without any woes or worries, as long as I set up the Substitute. And if he tries to set up, I switch out, there we go, I'm in the Substitute. Outside of course, toxicity. So, other than that, he doesn't have really great switchings to Braybird. Once I go to my G-Max, I can able to remove hazards, just in case if there's anything that's causing a problem on my side, especially with Sticky Web. I gave it a little bit of speed, but hopefully outspeed Conkeldurr if it tries to outspeed me. In any case. Or any, like, ones that have, like, let's see. Grimmsnarl, it doesn't have a lot of speed, but it can handle speed creep. Xanaconda as well. Xanaconda does have, like, a base 70 speed, which is faster than I thought. But with the investment I have, I can able to outspeed, like, maybe a 1 point invested Xanaconda speed. Like, able to bulk up in front of it. That's long. I just hope that it hits it. If he brings Anaconda, I hope it's not a coil set. That's all I have to say. Other than that, that's pretty much the team. Pretty standardized team. Said. I just hope he just brings Anaconda. If he brings Anaconda, I'll be sad. I mean, I do have Ratchet to be able to hit it super effectively on the special side because Anaconda doesn't have the greatest special defense or HP stat. I'm able to weaken it a bit with Ratchet. Other than that, that's pretty much the team. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for our battle, and we'll be right back. We're here, our battle. Alejandro. I'm about to say Jesse. I don't battle him until later this season. All right. But without further ado. Alright. Did bring it. But he did not bring the Probambi. So the fact that he didn't bring neither of his fairies gives me, a possibility. feel like he's gonna leave and a con. Alright, let's see. So there's two possible leads I could go for. I could go Quillfish, get Intimidate off on whatever's in front of me, and start setting up layers and whatnot. Does not have a way of removing hazards. However, at the same time, feels like one of my water types are. Let's go with Quillfish. He's with and Condo. I am sad. Alright. Now then. Question here is whether he sets up rocks, sets up with coil. I should technically faster. Should eat. Double check. Alright, so Earthquake. Intimidate activated. It's not killing. Investment. If it's max investment, chances. So, I'm gonna do double arrows. Rocks, okay. So next year, let's go with I can afford setting up too late. Glare. I'll go for Toxic here. Earthquake. What's his fourth move? Can't go into Starscream yet. Boxers. Dawn. Hold here. Fine. Weaken it. Doesn't have... Okay. I think he was fishing it. So... Should I... The question is, if I stay in... Yeah, I'm gonna stay in. And let him... Go for quick fog. Knock off. This is... But now... Bring in, on... So... Photon Geyser. That's a kill for... the Argent. Heavy booty. I Earth powered it. Or lets me bring in Terrakion, which in this case I get a free kill. Well, what move should I go for? If I go for Stone Edge, it invites in Sanaconda. If I go for Close Combat, it invites in Earth. Oh boy. Oh, what? That's... Why? That kills. That has to. Terrakion we're talking about. Don't it? Great. Why I have freaking time. It's freaking Stone Edge, man. done. Annoying. The stone has freaking landed. Of course, it's that sad. At least I think. Gracious. Ah. I can't let one set up pray like at all. Yeah, I can't let it. That annoys that. Ugh. I hate rock tides. But specifically rock type moves. They're freaking inaccurate. Yet you have to go for it. So unfortunately, I am at a position where I have. My own. Unfortunately, hazard. Rather attack. This technically speaking, I can't believe it. Yeah, that damage. Rest. I don't. That's. Okay. I have to break her. I have to attack. Straight. Why would he? Check something. On to that one. Alright, let's see. If I can... Because that's on Sandicon I can't touch both. How much did... I need to quick check. How much did first... Bloomberg. That was a high roll. So that's definitely max special attack. So... Organize. He has... I believe it's overdrive. He has a chance to only find that. For Bruce. He's trying to get the bait in Ragnarok. That's why he's going for I think I can win this. Okay, break through. Don't break it. Alright, this is important. I have to land. Alright, so going back to that Sandaconda have like because that Sandaconda did percent on Bullfish. Bullfish has its near max defense. That's it. With no investment, it's doing 38 to 45. With some investment, it's doing 48 to 56. Adamant, which I assume it is, just based on the damage. Yeah, it has to be adamant. That was doing that. Those must be max attack, and the Conda. He has the option of Dynamax. Like, don't kill. I'm at a stalemate. I'll go Canada real quick. I just keep on going Arclight until I will. Why did he pitch? Trying to go for Gigantex. Why? He's gonna throw. That was not the play, my guy. Why? That was not the... play, man. Why? That was not. You should have said. Okay. This is. I got. Yeah. So okay, I'm gonna go back to that. His best play in that situation was to sack Toxtricity, bring in Sandaconda, and then just Gigantamax. And just straight up Dynamax. Because he would have been able to survive the Earthquake hit when if he Dynamax. Loki, he threw, in my honest opinion, he threw when he did that. And I was surprised he did not go for it. I don't know what to say about that. I'm surprised, but I mean, sure, we take those, but I don't know if I can accept that. I don't know. I don't know. But that's that. Hey, you know what? We win. I hope you enjoyed the battle. I'll try to improve myself next week. Oh man, that. Like I said, I don't think I should have won that one. I'm not gonna lie. I should have lost. But the way he was playing, I could understand something. But that's about it. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed this battle, this interesting battle. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. It really helps out. And support the channel if you also enjoy the content as well. And also, if you want to continue my adventures in LDL, go ahead and click that subscribe button if you fancy. Thank you everyone for watching. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later.